I honestly don't even know how I'm gonna start this. But it's honestly been quite some time since I actually done something like this. It's possibly been maybe 2, 3 years now. And so, if you guys were ever wondering if I was gonna come back or if I was just done with everything, um, I guess in a way I could say is that it was a bit difficult trying to find a reason to really come back to YouTube in general. Um, I think the best way to say it was that I wasn't really motivated to really start it or bring it back up due to well how YouTube decided to set everything up. And so um, I've this during that time I was actually having quite of a bit of computer problems in a way. It was during the time of when I was having a bit of a problem of really getting things together and knowing which one to be really committed to. If you guys haven't been or don't know, I've changed my name from Interact to 5-7. Uh, the reason for this change was because during the time of me making videos and really trying to figuring out what I really wanted to do, I decided to, for the past 2, 3 years, I went to focus on becoming more, uh, well, I, be more crafty in a way of making cosplays and really getting into a more creative outlet. Now, YouTube at the time was still my creative outlet, but it was more difficult for me to really manage everything, um, bring things from. It's pretty much a difficult balance for me because with cosplay it really took more money out of me than it should. I just said my keyboard, but now I'm at the point where I'm pretty stable. I know what I'm going to be doing, and so I have extra time now. So I've decided why not just um, kind of bring it back. But I wasn't motivated to really bring or even come back because I mean I don't care if I make money off of YouTube. That's was never my goal. My main goal was just to post videos and have fun. And at the time when I was at during or not at during high school, I was really motivated into being a video editor. And so with YouTube, I just wanted to you know, keep that um, motivation. But due to how I ran my YouTube, I ended up burning myself out. And it was quite noticeable at the moment I stopped recording and posting. But again, it's more or less just, I wasn't really feeling it. And so I've decided that I won't come back unless there's a really good purpose for me to actually come back. And so my one main reason was because my friend Mitchell came to me and asked me if I wanted to record again. And so I decided, it sounds like a good idea because everyone else that was in our group pretty much disappeared off doing their own things, and me and Mitchell kept contact from time to time. And so with that, it's a bit surprising for me to actually be recording again. Um, I'm not the best person to be talking, but it's it's really nostalgic in a way, if that makes sense. Since I've been on YouTube for quite some time, and it's a bit more difficult to really get back into something that you left and then decided to restart and try again. But my main purpose isn't really to get that, um, get into that network, get into this, start doing all this, and start, you know, um, be be that person who has a say. It's more of I just want to share my love for certain things. And so, in a way, recording videos with friends is a way to show how much I love spending time with everyone that I've been with so far. And so, pretty much in general, uh, this video's main purpose is just to explain to you why I haven't been recording, uploading. I mean, sure, I've been uploading from time to time, but this is an official video that pretty much says, hey, I'm kinda back, but there's going to be points in time where I won't be. But again, the the formats of everything that I've done on this channel isn't going to change. It's going to be the same. I'm obviously going to be recording playthroughs, um, pretty much just what I've been doing since I started this channel. And so I'm also going to be including, as you guys can see, phone games and other miscellaneous things due to the fact that I've gotten my computer to a very suitable way of recording videos and editing again. Um, I had to completely wipe everything out of my computer due to certain problems, and the graphics card wasn't up to par. And so I've decided to really upgrade it to a point where I don't really have to worry about much, but I've also saved quite a bit. And so really it's really good to kind of be back, but at the same time it seems like I really have to do a lot. But in the end, it's going to be interesting as if you guys haven't. Again, I've been more active on all my socials instead, mainly past YouTube. I'm mainly active on my Instagram and my Twitter, surprisingly. But with my Instagram, it's mainly all of my cosplay stuff and miscellaneous things that happen. But I believe that, again, I'll be active on here as well. But it won't be to the point where I'm going to be having a set upload schedule. It's just I'm going to be having more of a I I'm it's going to be more sporadic, but at the same time it's going to be as if I never left. It's just I took a break. And so I believe that it'll be much better to really record things and then see how they go. I don't care if I'm getting views. I don't care if I'm getting money out of it. It's just how I wanted it to be when I first started. I'm not gonna be worrying about getting into networks. It's already, it already seems like it's a problem. Um, I just want to just make this video in a way of saying, obviously, I I'm still the same person. It's been a weird 2-3 years since I've done this, and hearing my own voice in recordings is very weird. But honestly, it's quite an interesting concept to really go about of what's going on, and really, I'm hoping to get more people back into the recordings that was here or that were here in the beginning. But the more difficult thing is really finding a set schedule. Uh, the best person that I've been talking to was mainly Mitchell, and really he was the main person to really get me back into being motivated. And so here I am. Um, I'm using I'm using a very interesting setup right now, but I won't be talking about it now since my setup's completely different. It's pretty much as if I'm starting over again. And so I guess it's best to say that, you know, I'm going to be here and there posting, but again, if you guys don't know, it's going to be basically the same format as myself uh, from 3 years ago, or 2 years. I don't know when I posted last with gameplay, but it's going to be an interesting ride at this point as everything on YouTube changed. Algorithms, uh, child friendly mm, child friendly stuff. It's quite a lot to be honest, but it's a a general idea of, well, you can't really be saying this stuff, so you can't really be saying this, and so no swearing and all that. So obviously, um, if you guys are wondering, not up, I'm going to be slowly getting back into everything. There may be a pattern of uploads where I upload a Zerlane, for instance, on a Monday, and then the next day isn't going to be a Zerlane, it's going to be um, Girls Frontline or something. So it's some simple stuff like that that's going to be more noticeable than anything else. And so my key for myself at the moment is to kind of, if I'm doing a co-op series with Mitchell or anyone else, I try my best to get those pushed out as soon as possible. Compared to if it's solo stuff, I could just switch it on and off, like here's this or here's that. Um, so I this video shouldn't be this long, honestly, but I guess it's just hard to really explain everything because my mind is all over the place since at the moment I didn't believe that I was gonna get back into recording videos again. But so of course there's going to be more videos here and there from different games. As you guys can see, I'm playing Girls Frontline at the moment. I do have a plan for this series to go through, but it's going to be quite different since I already played the game or played through some of the game on CN already, and so most of my teams may not make any sense at the moment, but you'll see once things start coming out sooner or later. But other than that, I'm going to be returning to a bunch of the games that I haven't finished or where I started one session but then stopped. And I know for a fact that one of them is actually the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And so I'll be getting through that fairly quickly, but I'm pretty sure my save is probably screwed up, so I'll probably have to play through it again, so that's not going to be fun. There's also quite a bit of other games that I have planned on playing through and going through and all that, so most likely you'll see it once it's posted, and you'll be surprised because some of these games I haven't posted in over like 2-3 years. or even more. But anyways, I think that's all. Um, I don't really think there's nothing much to say at this point due to the fact that there isn't really much for me to explain, but I mean, I think that should be it. If you guys ever want to keep up with what I'm doing, I'll have my social media linked in the description, and this is really weird saying it, but feel free to follow them if you like. Um, but other than that, I think that's the end of this video. I mean, there isn't really much for me to say. Uh, I'm just trying to draw it out at this point since I already have this gameplay going. So, other than that, just expect some new content in a way, but not in a way, since it's still gonna be the same. It'll be the same format, so I'm not gonna go gun crazy, upload everything like up to like 5 videos a day. I'm probably just gonna do 1 or 2. I'm will most likely differentiate it so you won't get the same content twice, but just let it be known that there will be content that will be showing up periodically, um, but it won't be daily. There's a train going outside, so that is definitely a sign for me to stop recording. But it will be here and there. If I'm doing a series, then it will most likely be posted as soon as possible. Um, but if it's a co-op series, that will be posted daily until I completely finish all the recordings and it's finished, so that it won't be. I won't have it in my drive for like the longest time. And so again, um, if you guys like this video, leave a like. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, I have my social media linked in my actual channel and in the description below. And it's still really weird saying this stuff to myself in a dark room.